Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are using another stamping magazine. This one is Creative Stamping. I bought it at Barnes & Noble, so hopefully you can find it there if you're still interested, because this one is really cool. It was only $14.99, well, plus tax and whatnot, but you get a huge stamp set from Altenew, and if you guys have noticed, I've been loving Altenew. I just bought one of their stamp sets, and that stamp set cost me $20, so for $14.99 to get a magazine and a huge stamp set, I think that's a pretty good deal. So I figured today we would go ahead and use it up, because it is becoming holiday season. And speaking of holiday, the Facebook challenge for Scrapbook Blessings Club is holiday/Christmas/winter anything goes, so cards, tags, bookmarks, anything you can think of. You just add it to the album and you have a chance to win a Bugaboo gift certificate. So don't forget to head on over there and check that out. And let's go ahead and get into today's card, which is using the layering stamp from the magazine set. Now, generally, people are very fussy about their layering stamps. They want it to be completely perfect and lined up. When I see a layering stamp, I think more of an abstract, unless it's like a person. Like with the Santa, I would be more careful with how I'm layering it, but with florals and things, I feel like it's a very more abstract feeling. So I went ahead and just kind of lined it up as best as I could, and if I went over, that's fine, because it even looks better in my eyes. But we started with the large print first, and I did that in a light green, and then we moved on to the detail stamp, which I did in a dark foresty green, and then the berries, which I did in a red. These are all just Studio G inks, so you know, the 97-cent inks. They do tend to take a little bit longer to dry, so be careful with moving around your paper. It could smear or even just on your fingers it will smear your page, so you gotta be careful. I lined my cardstock with some washi tape so that it wouldn't go over the edge, and also it has a very nice crisp white line all around that mat. Even though we're going to be putting it on top of a white card base, I still wanted it to be a little bit more clean on the sides. You know, messy on the inside, clean on the outside. So now I'm going in with my outline. Normally people would do the outline first, but I wanted it to be a little bit more wonky, so I went with the outline last. It's a little bit easier if you're doing it hand stamp. If you want it to be perfect, go ahead and get yourself a MISTI. You know, if you're going to be doing a lot of layering, it's a pretty good purchase. Now I'm going to be working on my banner piece, which is going to be down in the bottom. I did rip a little bit because I pulled towards me instead of away from me on my washi tape, so I did rip it a little bit, but we're just going to cover that up with that banner and everything's going to be okay. I have noticed that with the Altenew stamps, you need to use Memento instead of StazOn, so don't forget to get yourself a very juicy ink pad if you're going to be using Altenew stamps. So now I just cut out my banner. Now this is one that you could do any kind of color, but I wanted to keep it clean and simple because I wanted to use this big red bow, which is going to be my focal point really, you know, minus the background. It ended up being a little bit too short on one side, so I cut it a little bit. But I think it turned out awesome. I hope you guys join us over on Scrapbook Blessings Club. I hope you have a crazy day. Not too crazy, good crazy, not bad crazy. And I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!